a lot of women gotta stop disrespecting men like they a man. I know when you get in your feelings, as a woman, sometimes you become disrespectful. But what you gotta try not to do is not disrespect the man like you a man. Women are disrespecting men like a man would disrespect them. And you shouldn't do that because the man might disrespect you back like a man because that's how you acting. And I'm only saying this because one time I was in Walgreens and there was a guy and a female and they was going back and forth. The man tried to holler. He like, hey, she ignored him. He like, hey, she ignored him. He like, how you doing? She cucked out like, dang, you can't tell I'm. And he like, damn, what's all that about? You know what I'm saying? He look at me and laughing. She like, I don't give a fuck. She used to start tripping or whatnot. So they going back and forth. She get to talking about bitch ass niggas. So he like, damn, you gonna call me? I ain't call you none of these names or whatever. And I'm like, oh. And you know I'm in tune to it because this is what I'm doing on my podcast. I'm talking about how women be giving off this masculine energy and how dudes don't got the emotional intelligence to handle certain situations. And both of these are happening right now. You feel me? But the story, look, this is what happens. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they going back and forth. He looking at me. I'm like, bro, just let it go and leave. I don't know the guy. You know what I'm saying? So eventually they go outside. I'm getting my stuff from Walgreens. We still looking at through the window. When I get outside, the dude walking away, she like, yeah, fuck boy, this bitch ass nigga, you better walk, cause I clap your ass. He like, look, if you say one more thing about a gun, I'm gonna make you use that. You pull a gun out, I'm gonna make you use it. So now niggas is like, oh shit. So I'm just standing there now. But then I'm like, man, I'm gone. So I get to walking away. She pulling the gun out of her purse. The nigga walking up on her. As he get closer to her, she pull the gun out. The nigga punch her. Knock her straight out. She fall. The gun goes off. Pow. It fall on the ground. He picked the gun up. Take off running. I'm like, yo, this cannot be real. I'm sitting at my corridor looking like, what the fuck? This shit was crazy. And it's crazy. And then I go tell my peoples, a couple people I know about it. You know, and most of the females that I told about it, they like, oh, he was on some lame ass shit for that. I'm like, yeah, he was wrong, but she was wrong too. She could have not acted the way she could have, and it wouldn't have never happened. You feel me? But most of the motherfuckers, then the motherfucker said to me, what if that was your daughter? It wouldn't have never been my daughter. Cause my daughters got me as a dad. My daughters have never called no nigga no fuck boy. That'll never come out their mouth. They would never ever, I don't care what a man do. My daughters would never ever be in the street calling no man a fuck boy. Calling no nigga lame, bitch ass, sucker dick. Never. My daughter ain't even gonna have that type of energy. They're not even gonna have that. That's not even, they moms, and the way I act, that characteristics, it ain't even in them to even have that much masculine energy to give out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not happening. My daughters ain't, so I don't have to worry about that. I got a grown daughter right now. I don't have to worry about that situation. That's for them other girls. That's not my daughter. My daughter, so the chick says, like, what if that was your daughter? I'm like, that would have never been my daughter. You don't know that? Yes, I do know that. Because I know when stuff like this happen, this ain't something, don't nobody just wake up and I just decide to start calling men fuck boys. That is a pattern. That is a characteristic of a person. That's from being around men. That's from listening to manly music. That's all that they did and picked up shit from men. And now they're using it. That's all that is. My daughters will never be saying no shit like that to nobody. And I know this. And it ain't never happened. This ain't, when you call a man a fuck boy, that's not something, I just felt that way and I just said it. I didn't mean it. No, that's your characteristics. That's how you view a lot of men. And you only view that because you picked it up from men, because that's a man term. That's what men do and say when they're trying to emotionally fuck with a motherfucker to piss him off. And now you saying it as a female, so that's her characteristic. So my daughters don't even have that characteristic. They know better. I'm going to check them. I'm going to cut into them. Because now you playing with my life if you run around calling a man a fuck boy because you feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say a lot of women, y'all got to stop If you're gonna be disrespectful, it's cool. I know y'all get hurt, y'all say things y'all don't mean. But when you get to the point where you calling a bitch ass nigga, you lame fuck boy and all this shit, shorty, you going too far. You disrespecting a man like you a man. And some men is gonna disrespect you back like you a man. Just like what happened to Shorty, man. It was a prime example. I wish I would have had it on tape. Nah, doing, because I wouldn't want neither one of them to be shamed across the internet from me. I don't do that type of shit. But I wish people had seen it. You feel me? Like, that's crazy, yo. That shit was wow. You know what I mean? Shh. I said something.